had a couple days to reflect from the regional tournament. Just what stood out maybe about the way you guys played?
I think the crowd and the energy of Sooner Nation definitely helped in this big crowd of last weekend at regionals. Our pitching staff did what they do. Hitting was just unreal. It was like a hit parade. I think that pass the bat mentality kind of actually worked in that Lily just showed it, but just a lot more, I think, freedom, fun. The crowd was awesome, but it was just a great energy to bring into Super Regionals.
What stands out about Clemson? Obviously, they have one of the best players in the country.
Yeah, they're a strong team, competitive. I think it's kind of cool just because we've never played Clemson before and they're such a new program, so I think that's going to be really cool for us. But yeah, they deserve to be here just like anybody else, so it's going to be a good matchup, fun energy, and they definitely get after it, so it's going to be really fun.
Coach just told us about your clutch numbers, or where they've always been, or even better. What goes into that moment in the clutch like that one? 2 out or runners in scoring position, whatever it is?
I think completely nothing. I know that I have complete trust in the person in front of me and the person behind me, so I just go up there and I just think hit the ball hard somewhere, and then the rest is going to take care of itself. But just knowing that this whole lineup is stacked and even our bench is stacked, so just knowing that if I don't come through, somebody else is going to, so that just allows me to do what I do.
Have you always had that approach, even in like travel ball and stuff?
Travel ball, honestly, I just kind of went out there and just swung it no matter what. I mean, I didn't really think of a game plan or mindset and all that. I kind of just went out there and played 6 games a day and every day and just kind of went after it. So here's definitely a lot more game to it. There's a lot more mindset. There's a lot more just how I am mentally and physically that goes along with it. So definitely changed since travel ball.
How much homework do you guys do on pitchers? I feel like every time we watch you guys, like, foul ball, name the situation, you guys are kind of walking over saying this or this. Like, it's impressive to see. How much homework do you guys do on these pitching staffs?
I would say we do a lot. We take a lot of pride in our preparation before games, but our in-game communication with each other is huge. Jada could tell me one pitch and she'll just sit and mouth something. It's like we know like our inner sign language, like I could just know what she's saying. So we do a lot of homework and we prepare a lot, and just that in-game communication is something that's really cool to see in our team.
Wouldn't ask you to reveal any secrets you've uncovered, but Patty just said this might be one of the pitching staffs that can hang with the one you guys have.
Mm-hmm.
What have you learned about Valerie Cagle and so on with who they've got in the circle?
Yeah, she moves the ball really well, throws hard, so I think it's going to be a really good matchup for us. I think throughout the season, we've also faced a lot of hard pitching and, facing Jordy Ball every day, so that's something that helps us a lot too. But she's a competitor, Valerie Cagle, and I don't know her personally, but I've seen her. She's a competitor on and off the field, and that's something that you got to respect, So it's going to be a fun matchup, but I think just her and her game and just to see how our plans are going to be, so it's exciting.
Is there anything that you're particularly focusing on as you go into this matchup, like personally for you on the field?
Honestly, just more of taking it all in, the environment. It's our last Super Regional at Marita Hines, so I'm really looking forward to the crowd and Sooner Nation coming involved, but kind of just doing what we've been doing. There's no pressure to win, there's no pressure to lose, just being out there and being neutral, but you can't take it for granted. This could be our last games, and we're going to go out there and make it not be.
What's been the key to staying grounded during this winning streak?
I think just playing free. We don't really talk about winning. We don't really talk about losing. We've just been at a neutral state. So I think our heads have been in the right mind space pretty much all season long. So I just think there's not really any pressure, and there's nothing on our backs that's making us say like three-peat. We don't really feel any of that. We're just going out there and having fun. So
Is it a situation where Patty has said several times in the past, this team is not afraid to lose or doesn't fear losing? But looking back at the Baylor loss, did that kind of take you guys off a little bit and kind of motivate you moving forward?
yeah, it definitely put us in our place, saying, hey, every team's going to come out here and try and beat you guys, so you can't take a game off. So it's more, we learned a lot from that game, and kind of just moving forward to we're not afraid to lose. If it happens, it happens. We're going to keep learning and growing, but it's just not something we're afraid to do, and we know for sure that not many teams nobody has beat us twice. So even if we're going to beat us once, and we're going to go out there and not let it happen again. So that loss definitely helped us throughout the entire season, and we're just going to go out there and do what we know how to do.
Thanks, Steve.
Cool.
We'd like to thank Tiare for filling in for Haley.
Yeah.
She had to go to Tropical Smoothie.
Nice.
Tropical.
Thanks, Tia. Appreciate it.
Blue recover, Patrick. It's going in the notebook.